Hey guys, it's Friday and I'm going to show off some tech. This is the OneXPlayer. And there we go. I've had this one for a little while and I need to clean the screen, so I do apologize for that. But most time this stuff doesn't really show up when you're in games or just doing, what you gotta do. This is how I normally like to do my videos, with a fresh boot, so you can see how long it generally takes. This device is powered by the Ryzen 5700U. And it is a Radeon 3, Vega 3 graphics, so nothing fancy. It's got 16 gigs of RAM. The Vega 3 graphics are definitely going to hold it back a bit. But it's still capable. Come on. I think our touchscreen may be a little off. Alright. Come on. You know what? Let's do big screen mode. Have fun. I believe we will. So let's start with everybody's. Nope, never mind. Now why did it tell me favorites? My apologies. What's there? We're going to start with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, apparently. Unscripted video, that's what you get from me. It's all off the cuff. And done in a studio with no AC. So, boy howdy. In case anyone's wondering, I do have a fan, but this is what happens when I turn it on. Good for keeping cool, but the background noise is a little bit unacceptable to me. So, for you all, I suffer. The specs on that thing, besides the APU, on the top it has has two vents. We got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. They have two Type-C USBs on here, which I believe are nothing particularly fancy. We do have a full-size USB right here, and a micro SD card slot right there. I showed you the vents, but here's where the air, I believe this is the intake. And yeah, on the back is got two different buttons on this side and another one here. I think these are volume rockers. Right there's the power button. And gosh, I just don't know. Instant mute button. Was great because I don't want copyright infringements Did our game close? I believe it closed. There we go. In case anybody has any doubts, it does not come this dirty. My apologies. I just don't have a good cleaning agent for it. So let's see here real quick. We're gonna hit start. We're in full screen mode, 60 hertz, that's all we can do. We are running a very high resolution. Kind of curious to see how it runs. This is the point where you get to see how it loads. These Call of Duties in the past are very dependent on the hardware's read-write speed to load. So clearly Activision knew they were going to have a long load time because they put story sequences that in theory should be as long as the average load time in there. But in practice, I'm not so sure they were right. I had one old device that the video had ended, and it was not this Call of Duty, but they had programmed it to loop, and it had looped this intro multiple times before I finally loaded into the game. And suffice to say, I did not play Call of Duty on that device. There we go. Yeah, I know I'm probably going to get killed doing this. Now, I mean, I know Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is kind of one of the grandpas of gaming at this point, being released in 2014, and you know, the age of software is not the same as human years. We're talking more like dog years here. So 2014, now it's 10 years old. Old Grandpa has seen better days. He wears his dentures now. But I'm going to say there was a point that we hit in gaming where we finally kind of, they can age and still look good. That doesn't mean they aren't better looking, but they can, as I said, be 10 years old and still be amazing. And I don't know about you, but seeing a game run, seeing Call of Duty run on that high resolution and all those settings, and run what looked smooth, I didn't know what frames the second were, but I thought it ran pretty good. And unfortunately, that one's not yet done. That would have been a great game to watch on here. Let's see here. Well, we are not doing VR. Because, well, I don't have a VR headset here. Could be interesting to see how devices like this handle VR. Play anyways. Did I ask about syncing? No. In fact, there's no real progress going to be made here, people. We want to see how long it takes between starting the game and when it actually is in the game. That's what we're trying to find out. There we go. I think I'll take this moment to ask a favor of you all, the ones who are supporting my channel, the ones who tune in for all the content I'm putting out. Try to watch to the end. It actually matters. I'm not going to go into the why it matters, but just know, creators like me, we thrive on minutes watched. So, the more you watch, the better you are supporting my channel. So, for those who have been, I thank you. I appreciate you. This has become my full-time gig. My DoorDash days are over, it seems. I may make a video about that later, in fact. Because of how I release my videos, it may already be out. Look it up under my channel, under DoorDash Problems. And I will say right now, this device is the reason for all the noise you're hearing in the background. The fan is working overtime to keep the APU cool. Now looking around kind of caused a little bit of a odd issue. But if you just are looking straight ahead, I say we're talking pretty good frames. I don't have the controller inverted like I normally do, but let's see here. For those who may have noticed, this does have a rumble feature in it. Thought we'd try to get to that planet real quick while we're filming. I have to admit that I like the idea of No Man's Sky, but haven't really gotten into it. Which is weird because when it first came out, I did get into it. I explored all over the place and had a real good time with it. Such a good time, that I had pretty much had my fill of the game before they went and patched it and made it quote unquote better. And it does look better. It may even play better, but it's like, it does suffer from kind of a lack of story. Too high to land. I'm not on drugs. I swear. Just the stuff my dealer gives me. I mean, my doctor. Now, a friend of mine said that the planets tend to be more difficult to run, which is why I wanted to do this real quick, to verify that it does in fact run well. There's a little hitching, but I would call this playable, but you all can see for yourselves. Don't take my word for it. Alright. Go to the options. And we're going to quit to the desktop, where I hope to have enough time for one more game. There we go. Failure. Apparently there's an update. We need to exit big picture again. We're not even online. Whoops. Whoops here. Sorry, guys. If we got that right, we're good. We're going to continue. Alright. Well, really thought that made for a good final video. As with any of these videos I show hardware off on, if I didn't show a game you'd like to see running on there, let me know. This is a currently debunked version of the device, but I still think it's worth showing off because they will be on eBay almost certainly as used devices, and the more well-off people are getting the new stuff and selling the old stuff. In fact, some of my devices will be going up for sale, and if you see an eBay link or a sold link down below, I won't be able to do any videos on it. But yeah, there we go. So leave any game suggestions you'd like to see in the comments, and thank you for watching to the end. You're my heroes because you're helping me more than you probably ever realized. So thank you and have a great day.